numbers are given values in relation to each other. For instance, it says the second number is 5 times the first number. So if you want to know the second number, you actually need to know the first number, because the second number is 5 times the first number. And now the third number is 2 more than the second number. So if you want to know the third number, you actually need to know the second number, because the third number is expressed in terms of the second number. So let's go back to the first one. It says the second number is 5 times the first number. So all you need to do here is let the first number be x. So let the first number be x. So if the first number is x, then you can tell me what the second number is. Right, so it says the second number is 5 times the first number, which means 5 multiplied by x. So the second number is 5x. Then it says the third number is 2 more than the second number. But do we know the second number? The second number is 5x. What is 2 more than 5x? 2 more than 5x means we need to add 2 to 5x. So we end up with 5x plus 2. Right. So these are the three numbers. The first number is x, the second number is 5x, and the third number is 5x plus 2. But their sum is 123. Sum means we are adding these three numbers, which means x added to 5x added to 5x plus 2 must give us 123. And then we solve that equation. Right, x plus 5x will give you 11x. So this is 11x plus 2 is equal to 123. Now we take the 2 to the other side. We get 11x is equal to 121. Then if you divide both sides by 11, that will give us x is equal to 11. So we now know that x is equal to 11. So we can now answer the question. The question is asking us to determine the numbers. So the first number we know is equal to 11. Then the second number we are told is 5 times the first number. So it's 5 times 11, which is 55. Then the third number, 2 more than the second number. If the second number is 55, then the third number should be 57. Now you can check. If you take 11 and you add 55 and you add 57, the answer that you get should be 123 according to that question there. Here's another example. A mother is now 9 times as old as her son. Now that is very important. That is now, which means presently. At present, the mother is 9 times as old as her son. So you see, if you want to know how old the mother is, you must actually know how old the son is, because the mother's age is expressed in terms of the son's age. Then we are told in 4 years' time, she will be 5 times as old as her son. All right, so we just need to start with the son here. So let the boy's age be x. All right. So let the boy's age be equal to x. Now, this is now. That is now. So how old is the mother now? Right, so the mother's age now, we are told she is 9 times as old as her son. So the mother should be 9 multiplied by x. Again, this is now. Then in 4 years' time, she will be 5 times as old as her son. All right, so let's check. In 4 years' time, how old will be the boy? Right, this boy will be 4 years older. So the boy will be 4 years older. He is X now, but he will be 4 years older. So in 4 years' time, he will be X plus 4. And then his mother will also be 4 years older, which means if she is 9X now, in 4 years' time, she must be 9X plus 4. All right? So what are their present ages? So to get their present ages, remember we are told in 4 years' time, her age will be 5 times the age of the son. So you need to set up an equation. In 4 years' time, the mother is 9X plus 4. But we are told this will be 5 times as old as the son. So it's 5 times the age of the son, which is 5 multiplied by X plus 4. Right. I will leave it there and challenge you to solve it on your own. I'm just trying to help you to see exactly how we set up the equation. All right, what about this one here? The length of a rectangle is 3 meters longer than the breadth. There again, the length is described in terms of the breadth. Remember, we don't know the length and we do not know the breadth, but we know that the length will be 3 meters longer than the breadth. So obviously the starting point is we need to let the breadth be equal to x. I would first of all start by drawing my rectangle. It helps a lot. Draw a rectangle. Okay. The breadth, we don't know the breadth, so let the breadth or the width be equal to x. So I will let this one equal to x. Then it says the length will be 3 meters longer than the breadth, 3 meters longer than x. So 3 meters longer means add 3 on top. So this then becomes x plus 3. All right. Then number 1 says the perimeter is 26 meters. So if the perimeter is 26 meters, what is the length and what is the breadth? Remember, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal, so this is also x plus 3, and this is also x. Now, perimeter means we are adding all the 4 sides. So they are telling us if we take x and add the other x, and then we add the length x plus 3 and another x plus 3, that will give us 26. So we just need to solve this equation. X plus x plus x plus x will give you 4x. So this is 4x plus 6 on the left-hand side, equal to 26. That gives you 4x is equal to 20 if you move 6 to the other side. And that makes x equal to 5. So we now know that the breadth is equal to 5. And so what is the length? The length is x plus 3, but x is 5. So the length should be 8. All right, you can check if you take the 5 and add another 5 because there are 2 opposite sides that are equal, and take 8 and add another 8 because there are 2 opposite sides equal, you should get your answer of 26. All right. Now we are given the same problem here for number 2. Now it says if the area is 70 square meters, what is the length and what is the breadth? Now area is given by the formula length multiplied by the breadth. But in this case, the area is equal to 70. So if we take the length, which is x plus 3, and we multiply that by the breadth, which is x, that must give us 70. Right, that should give us 70. If you solve this, you need first of all to multiply here. The best thing is to think of x, maybe put x in front, then x plus 3. all that is equal to 70. We will need to remove those brackets using distribution. I'll do it here. So use distribution. That will give you x squared plus 3x. Now this is a quadratic equation, so we need to bring the 70 to the other side. It becomes minus 70 and the other side becomes 0. And then now we factorize. Now factorize. X squared means x times x. Let me use another color. It's x multiplied by x. Then we need to look for factors of 70. That will help us get a 3. And I think those are 10 and 7. So the factors of 70 should be 10 and 7. But take note, it's negative, so they cannot be using the same sign. One of them should be positive and another one should be negative, and the bigger one should be positive because there is a plus sign there. So it should be a plus 10 and a minus 7. So it's a plus 10 in one bracket and a negative 7 in the other bracket. Okay. And then this means x plus 10 is equal to 0, or x minus 7 is equal to 0. The first one will give us x is equal to negative 10. The second one will give us x is equal to 7. But remember, x represents the breadth. X cannot be equal to a negative number. So what we know, therefore, is that x should be equal to 7. It can't be equal to negative 10. So we cross that one out. So the correct answer is 7. So now the breadth is 7. And so what is the length? The length will be 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. And that will answer that question there. The length should be 10 and the breadth should be 7.